Hi guys, how's it going? Last Friday before Christmas. I cannot believe that this will be possibly my last vlog before 2018. It's kind of scary how quickly it has come round. There's been obviously a few highs this year for the business, bearing in mind I'm only a few weeks into launching. It's done really well so far, but this week I have to admit it's been so quiet. It's been a little bit of a worry for me and played on my mind a bit, and I am hoping that it's because it's Christmas and people are on the wind down. I know from when I worked in an office, this time of year was dead quiet and we were basically finishing up with whatever we had going, not really taking on many more projects or much more work. We certainly weren't thinking about outsourcing or hiring staff or anything like that. So I'm hoping that maybe it just boils down to the fact that it is that time of year. Although, as I say, I'm not going to lie, it is a worry and it has played on my mind a bit. So I've had to think a bit more about my 2018 strategy, consider getting myself out there more and perhaps doing a few more networking meetings, because I seem to do okay from those. I seem to get a lot of response out of those, and I always come away feeling quite positive. So I think I need to do a few more of those and really hone in my skills on social media and my reach on those. Particularly LinkedIn. I find LinkedIn does really well, so I think I need to do a bit more marketing on that. It tends to be an afterthought at the moment. I've never really considered using LinkedIn at all, but actually it seems to get almost 5 times the amount of reaction to any of my other posts on social medias. So I need to work on those a bit as well. So other than that, this week, as I say, it's been really quiet. I've had a few Christmas parties. In fact, I've had quite a lot of Christmas parties. I've got one now right up in every day up until Christmas. And I've been going along to those, and it's been my chance to say thank you to people who've obviously been a support to me and used my services. So I've been taking them little presents that I've kind of made associated with me and the Contemporary PA, because hey, it's free marketing, right? So what I've been doing is, I don't know if any of you saw, but when I did my first ever outing as the Contemporary PA, I did an expo in Somerset and I spent hours making 80 cupcakes, and they went down really well. So I've done the same again for Christmas. They've all got these little cupcakes and they all have my little business card attached to them. And I think they're just so cute. I think, I'm really proud of these. I love these. It's all well and good handing out a business card, but they go in the pockets and they get forgotten quite easily. So it's always nice to kind of add along with it something that people are going to enjoy, people are going to want, people are going to remember. And I always think that a good slice of cake goes down well. So I really love these. I think they're dead cute. It's written, it's me all over, and that's about part of branding. It's about getting across who you are. So this is me completely, and anyone who knows me will know that. I love to make cakes myself. I used to have a cake company and used to make wedding cakes and things, so just, yeah, love those. Part of that, because I don't want to just give them out, obviously, I love this time of year, and one of the reasons why I love this time of year is because you can drink as much of this stuff as you want. So in their little goodie bags, I've been putting hot chocolate and marshmallows as well. As I say, favourite time of the year, favourite drink this time of the year. So yeah, that's what I've been giving them, and to say thank you. And I've obviously done cards for them all as well, and just putting those cards, not your standard dear so and so from such and such. I have made them a bit more personal and thanked them in there for the specific things that they've helped me with, and I think it's really important. I think it's quite a nice little touch when you go along to do that kind of thing, whether it's even for you as a business or just you as a person. Thank yous are always nice to receive. I received a nice big box of chocolates from one of the women that I helped out. I modelled for her shop a few weeks ago, and she was really grateful, and it's really nice to always have a thank you. So that's what I've been doing. And other than that, yeah, I've spoilt myself to some early Christmas presents. I love to read, especially when I'm winding down and want to chill out and try and de-stress. I love to have a good book. one of my challenges is to kind of read as many of the top 100 books as possible. So recently, the most recent ones I've done was I read Anne Frank's diary, which was not quite as I expected, but an eye-opener. And after that, I actually wanted to go to Amsterdam, and I did. I went to Amsterdam and I visited her house, and it's a weird feeling when you go there, but it's definitely worth doing and definitely worth a read. I've read All Quiet on the Western Front, because after I read her diary I wanted to know a bit more about the war and what went on. And completely unexpectedly liked the book. It was unexpected the way it was written, and it was written from the German front and the German side, which I guess if you really think about it, it's in the title. That makes sense, but I wasn't expecting it to be written from that side. And some of it's really, really gut-wrenching. It made me, my stomach just basically, yeah, you don't want to know. My stomach was in knots. It was grim, some of it, but a really, really good read. And quite surreal, and makes you grateful for everything they did, and makes you grateful that we live in the time that we do. We have so many opportunities, and it wouldn't be possible without people sacrificing certain things. Which is why I guess I like to read. I like to learn. I like to lose myself in a world that isn't necessarily ours. One of the other books I read so far is The Theory of Everything. I was hoping that I might become a scientist after I read that, and I'd understand about the universe and all about black holes, and well, I don't. The diagrams didn't even really help. It's a really good book, and Stephen Hawking and all those other guys are crazy brainy, just incredible. Absolutely, I don't know how the mind can work that way, but they are incredible. Well worth a read. I'm probably going to have to read that book through a couple more times to even understand a little bit what they were trying to say. But definitely worth it. So my Christmas presents were, one of them was from that list, which is To Kill a Mockingbird. Many of you probably have read that. You're probably made to do it at school or college. I wasn't. I didn't do that one. So I'm really excited to read that. Always wanted to read it. So thought, why not? I'll do that one. And then some of you may know I'm a Lord Sugar fan. Quite a big Lord Sugar fan. He's an inspiration. It absolutely amazes me that he came from a working class background with literally nothing. You know, nobody ever expects anything from you. Nobody expects you to ever to go on and achieve great things. And actually, look at what he's built. Like, he's incredible. It just goes to show what hard work, and some of it is luck and people that you meet along the way who give you a helping hand. But so much work goes into what he's done, and just dedication and belief and the risks he took. But he's amazing, absolutely incredible what he's achieved. So I bought myself that. They arrived on Tuesday, and I've already read quite a few of the pages. I just couldn't help myself. I had to get stuck in and involved and read it straight away. It's much bigger than I thought it was going to be, and so it will take me a while to finish it, but I'm so glad I've bought it, and yeah, can't wait to finish that. Who knows, maybe I'll be on The Apprentice next year or the year after. We'll see. But yeah, other than that, I really just wanted to take today as an opportunity to say thank you for watching, for keeping up with what's been going on in my life and the Contemporary BA's life and journey. It does mean a lot, and things like this do take time to do. It takes a lot of, like I said last week on comfort zones, it takes a lot of confidence to be able to put yourself out there for people, and it's appreciated that you watch it, it's appreciated that you follow. You don't even realise how much of an impact it has on me and the business. and getting out there and being found, and it really, really helps. So I just wanted to say thank you. And if you guys are on here and you also follow my Facebook and my social pages and you interact with those as well and you share my content, again, a real big thank you to you guys. In particular, Facebook in particular, isn't the most friendly to small businesses. They keep changing the goalposts, and basically our organic reach keeps getting restricted more and more. And the idea, I guess, is, and it makes sense, you know, but they're basically trying to promote that they want people to pay for their advertising, which for a small business, it's not doable. You know, it's £3 a day sometimes for the smallest ad, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you add that up over time, for a small business that barely makes any money, actually it is a lot, and it's not something that we can even invest in doing or look into doing. So when you guys interact with what we do in our posts, it automatically gets our reach out there even more. So even though you guys aren't necessarily interested in what we're doing or aren't interested in using our services or buying our products, just by liking, by commenting, you guys help us reach audiences and markets that we otherwise wouldn't. So it's a huge thing. Like, I don't think people appreciate how grateful we are that you guys do that. And please continue to do so, because it's what we need. It's it's really appreciated. I know that one company who has now added me, thank you, she actually put herself out there the other day and she did a post on exactly this. You know, she was putting her heart out there, saying that I work really hard and I'm a small business. I can't afford to have big marketing campaigns, and basically she just asked for likes, she asked for comments, she asked to be shared, and actually it really got to me, because I completely understand where she's coming from. You know, people spend so much time on their businesses and trying to launch something that they truly believe in, and it can just be heartbreaking when you don't get results from it, when they change the goalposts and things change for you. And I felt for her. So me being me, liked her page, shared her post, tried to do whatever I can now. And whenever she posts something, I'll repost that as well and retweet or whatever. And actually, she thanked me for it. She sent me a personal message and she thanked me and said how nice it was that somebody actually had taken the time to read what she had put out there and to share it. And I completely know where she comes from. So from me, a massive thank you, really, from me, and I really mean it genuinely. Thank you for getting involved. Thank you for sharing and reposting and commenting and tweeting. It is vital for me and my business, and I couldn't do it without you guys. So thank you so much. It is really appreciated. And please don't stop. Please keep going. People you know, if you can ask them to do the same, you know, it makes a huge difference. So thank you. And yeah, I just want to say Merry Christmas. I hope that you all have a fantastic time. And I hope if you do, you end up enjoying it and you get spoiled. I know I've been a good girl, so if I get some coal under the tree from Santa, I'm not going to be very happy. But yeah, Merry Christmas. Get jolly and merry. I've got a bottle of Bollinger waiting for me to open up on Christmas Day. And have a wonderful new year. I really hope it is filled with lots of positivity, and I'm sure that you're like me. Every year you probably make New Year's resolutions, and sometimes they come true, sometimes they don't, sometimes they last about a day. But I hope whatever your resolutions are, that some of them happen and some of them come true. That's why we make them, right? I've only got one this year. Normally I end up, you know, saying this will be the year I find love, or this will be the year that I get the big house, you know, silly stuff like that. This year I'm not. This year my resolution is to work on me, build on me, become the best version that I can. Because I want to feel that I deserve those things when I get there. And I want to feel that I deserve for my business to succeed. You know, I want to know that I've worked hard and that I've done the best I can for it. So I think that's the best New Year's resolution for me this year, is literally I want to become the best version of myself. And I guess you guys, I will be vlogging, so you can tell me how I'm doing. Tell me if I'm being a complete bitch or if there's ways I can improve. But other than that, there is literally nothing left for me to say other than goodbye 2017. Hello 2018. Please, please, please bring lots of good things for us all. So, as I say, have a great Christmas, and I will see you in 2018.